Hey y'all, it's Brian at SLC Farms. Well, today we're at one of the farms that we cut some hay on, and a nice lady that owns the farm asked us did we want to mow her pastures while we were here, and unfortunately our mower would not fit in the gates for the pastures, even though there was some good grass. But I told her I would come over and take care of mowing them either way. We're going to be putting the farm up for sale and wanted to get pictures of it and all that good stuff, so I told her I didn't mind cleaning up the pastures. We've been cutting the fields for years. Her little bush hogs in the shop. But I had both tractors at the farm and decided to see if the Kubota here could pull the 15-foot batwing bush hog. So this is a 70 horsepower engine horsepower tractor. I don't know what it's putting out at the PTO, probably 63, 65 PTO horsepower. This is a John Deere 1518 batwing bush hog behind us, and we are mowing some pretty heavy just summer grass in the pasture. A lot of crabgrass and Bermuda and just some other mixed grasses, but it's pretty thick. We are right now in low range 5th gear, doing about 4 miles an hour. It seems to handle the bush hog okay until we get into the real thick like crabgrass areas, and then I have to drop down to about 3 miles an hour, and even then yet it'll still lug it down some. So to answer the question, will the M4-071D pull a 15-foot batwing bush hog? It will do it, but it taxes it, and it's not something that I would probably, if this was the only tractor I had, I would probably not buy a 15-foot, or at least this 15-foot batwing to go behind it. There may be some brands out there that use a little bit less PTO horsepower, but from my understanding, this 1518, so it runs 540 PTO off the back of the tractor, and then has a gearbox that converts the 3 wings to 1000 PTO. So it's probably one of the most efficient bush hogs you could get with that conversion there, I would think. But we're running in, like I say, regular PTO. It's doing a fine job of cutting, but if I had it hooked to the Massey, yeah, we could run 5-6 mile an hour pretty easy. 4 is about really all this thing wants in this grass, and like I say, certain areas I'm having to gear down a gear or two, just because it's wanting to lug it down so bad. Now, we're not heating the motor or anything like that. This current little pasture I'm on is probably 4 acres, and then I got another 2 or 3 beside it. So this is going to be the only job I do with it, I think. I might do some other just minor clipping while I got it hooked up, but like I say, if this was the only tractor that I had in my fleet, I don't think I could say I would recommend purchasing a 15-foot batwing for the Kubota. I think a 12-foot would be about all I would want with this tractor. But otherwise, we came over here and cut the hay this morning. I didn't film it. Just came over and buzzed it off. Didn't think it was worth filming. It's a little 10-acre patch, 9-acre patch. And like I say, we were going to cut all this with the hay mower, but it going around this round pin here, I don't want to hit nothing. It would not fit through the gates, so we went home, hooked up the old batwing here, and taking care of it for her. So, short and sweet video. just thought I would, again, wasn't even gonna film this, but I thought it was worth filming just because I'm sure people ask all the time what a M7060 or the 071D or the Massey Ferguson M4-071. I would want probably at least a 90 horsepower tractor, preferably 90 at the PTO. For this batwing, you get into anything any thicker, and this mower's definitely not going to cut it. Again, the grass isn't horribly tall, but and it does like to vibrate, this tractor, for sure. But the grass isn't horribly tall. Probably the seed heads are, you know, just under knee high. The grass itself, it's probably got 8 inches of grass growth. But again, the thicker stuff, like right here, I don't know if y'all can see that, pulled down to about 470 PTO RPMs. Now it's climbing back up. So there you go. If you're wondering, will the M4-071D pull a 15-foot batwing? It will, but it doesn't like it, and I wouldn't recommend it. So y'all have a good one. Hey, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. We'll see y'all on the next one.